Welcome sa ating Grade 10 PE and Health lesson tungkol sa esports event implementation, evaluation, and reflection. Sa session na ito, hindi lang tayo magme-memorize ng terms. Susundan natin kung paano ginagamit ang concept sa isang malinaw na process, activity, at real-life application. Ang target natin ay maunawaan ang competency at makagawa ng evidence-based decisions habang nagpa-practice. Habang nakikinig, i-connect ninyo ang example sa sarili ninyong experience bilang learner. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. And ito ang official learning competency natin. Manage an esports event by applying its concepts and principles. Sa simple terms, kailangan ninyong ipakita na kaya ninyong gamitin ang lesson sa actual na task, hindi lang maipaliwanag ang definition. Ibig sabihin, mahalaga ang tamang process, clear evidence, at responsible decision making. Ang lecture, guided activity, independent task, at assessment ay lahat naka-align dito. Kapag may choice kayong gagawin, bumalik sa competency at itanong, nakakatulong ba ang action na ito para maipakita ang required skill at understanding? May tatlong specific targets tayo. Una, explain how planning, organizing, directing, controlling, and budgeting operate during an esports event. Implement a safe school esports simulation through clear roles, tested resources, communication, and contingency actions. Evaluate event evidence, reflect on management decisions, and recommend improvements for future events. Mapapansin ninyo na may progression. Understand muna, then apply, then assess or reflect. Hindi sapat ang alam lang ang terms kung hindi ito magagamit sa performance o creative decision. Sa bawat activity, maghanap ng evidence na naaabot ninyo ang target. Halimbawa, mas clear na explanation, mas controlled na execution, o mas defensible na evaluation. Sa dulo, dapat kaya ninyong ipaliwanag hindi lang kung ano ang ginawa ninyo, kundi kung bakit iyon ang appropriate choice. Ay simulan natin sa isang observation task. A tournament is ready but one computer cannot connect and the match schedule is delayed. Decide which management process should respond first and what immediate action is needed. Huwag munang magmadali sa sagot. Tingnan ang visible details, sequence at effect ng bawat choice. Pagkatapos, bumuo ng maikling explanation na may evidence, hindi lang personal preference. Kung group activity ito, pakinggan ang ibang interpretation at i-compare kung pareho ba ang basehan ninyo. Ang purpose ng warm-up ay ma-activate ang prior knowledge at makita na ang lesson natin ay tungkol sa informed decisions. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. Ang lesson ay naka-organize sa 5 magkakaugnay na ideya: planning, organizing, directing, controlling, budgeting, and evaluation. Isipin ito bilang isang system. May foundational concept, may skill o process, may actual application, at may assessment na nagbibigay ng direction sa improvement. Kapag hiwa-hiwalay ang pagtingin natin, madaling malito. Pero kapag nakita ang relationship ng mga bahagi, mas madali nating maipaliwanag kung bakit kailangan ang bawat step. Habang dumadaan tayo sa slides, gumuhit ng simpleng connection lines sa notes ninyo para makita kung paano umaabot ang unang idea sa final outcome. Dito natin palalalimin ang concepts. Planning means planning defines objectives, audience, tournament format, schedule, venue, technology, safety, staffing, marketing, and contingency actions. Organizing means organizing assigns tasks, groups responsibilities, allocates resources, and coordinates people, equipment, policies, and procedures. Ang importanteng tandaan ay hindi sila separate na vocabulary lamang. Bawat concept ay may effect sa quality, safety, clarity, fairness, o purpose ng output. Mag-isip ng isang concrete example mula sa school task o practice ninyo at tukuyin kung alin sa concepts ang visible. Kung hindi ninyo makita ang evidence, kailangan pang linawin ang explanation o application. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. Dito natin palalalimin ang concepts. Directing means directing guides, instructs, supervises, communicates, and motivates the team during preparation and live implementation. Controlling means controlling monitors progress against the plan, records evidence, identifies deviations, and applies corrective actions. Budgeting and evaluation means budgeting estimates and oversees income and expenses. Evaluation compares outcomes with goals and supports post-event reflection and future improvement. Ang importanteng tandaan ay hindi sila separate na vocabulary lamang. Bawat concept ay may effect sa quality, safety, clarity, fairness, o purpose ng output. Mag-isip ng isang concrete example mula sa school task o practice ninyo at tukuyin kung alin sa concepts ang visible. Kung hindi ninyo makita ang evidence, kailangan pang linawin ang explanation o application. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. Gamitin natin ng accurate ang tatlong terms na ito. Tournament format, the structure used to organize matches and advancement. Event coordinator, the person who integrates teams, schedule, resources, and decisions. Referee, the official who applies rules and supports fair play. Kapag ginagamit ang technical word, dapat kaya rin natin itong ipaliwanag sa simple language at ipakita sa example. Subukan ninyong gumawa ng isang sentence para sa bawat term na connected sa topic. Iwasan ang definition na inuulit lang ang mismong word. Mas strong ang understanding kapag malinaw ang meaning, may context, at alam natin kung kailan appropriate gamitin ang term. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. Gamitin natin ng accurate ang tatlong terms na ito. Commentator, the person who communicates match action and context to the audience. Contingency plan, a prepared response to likely problems or disruptions. Benchmark, a measurable reference used to judge event progress or success. Kapag ginagamit ang technical word, dapat kaya rin natin itong ipaliwanag sa simple language at ipakita sa example. Subukan ninyong gumawa ng isang sentence para sa bawat term na connected sa topic. Iwasan ang definition na inuulit lang ang mismong word. Mas strong ang understanding kapag malinaw ang meaning, may context, at alam natin kung kailan appropriate gamitin ang term. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. Sundan natin ang process in order. 1. Confirm readiness review goals, format, schedule, roles, venue, equipment, connectivity, safety, and budget. 2. Brief the team, clarify responsibilities, communication channels, rules, escalation paths, and healthy participation expectations. 3. Implement run registration, matches, officiating, commentary, audience support, and schedule management. May dahilan kung bakit ganito ang sequence. Ang bawat step ay naghahanda ng evidence o condition para sa next action. Kung mag-skip tayo, pwedeng maging unclear, unsafe, unfair, o mahirap i-evaluate ang result. Habang ini-explain ko ang steps, tukuyin kung alin ang pinakamadalas makalimutan sa actual task. Isulat ang isang practical check na pwedeng gamitin bago lumipat sa next step. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. And study, sundan natin ang process in order. 4. Monitor and correct track time, technical performance, fairness, attendance, behavior, and resource use. Apply contingencies when needed. 5. Close responsibly, confirm results, recognize participants, secure equipment, reconcile resources, and gather feedback. 6. Evaluate and reflect, compare outcomes with goals and benchmarks, identify strengths and weaknesses, and recommend specific improvements. May dahilan kung bakit ganito ang sequence. Ang bawat step ay naghahanda ng evidence o condition para sa next action. Kung mag-skip tayo, pwedeng maging unclear, unsafe, unfair, o mahirap i-evaluate ang result. Habang ini-explain ko ang steps, tukuyin kung alin ang pinakamadalas makalimutan sa actual task. Isulat ang isang practical check na pwedeng gamitin bago lumipat sa next step. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. Ito ang example na direktang adapted mula sa lesson exemplar at activity source. The LE presents 5 event management processes and asks groups to plan venue, tournament format, scheduling, marketing, and budgeting. The LAS simulation assigns event coordinator, referee, player, commentator, and audience roles, followed by a debrief on successes, problems, contributions, and continuous improvement. Pansinin na may clear task, observable evidence, at processing component. Hindi random ang activity, ginawa ito para maipakita ang competency sa isang authentic context. Habang sinusuri ang example, tukuyin ang input, action, criteria, at expected output. Kapag gumawa kayo ng sariling version, pwedeng i-contextualize ang materials o setting, pero hindi dapat mawala ang learning target at evidence na kailangan para sa assessment. Para sa guided activity, gagawin natin ang mock esports event operations. Materials, event plan, computers, or available simulation tools, roll cards, schedule, rules, scoreboard, timer, communication channel, and incident log. Conduct a readiness check and brief all roles before opening the event. Run a short mock tournament segment following the approved schedule and rules. Makinig muna sa complete instructions bago magsimula at tiyaking malinaw ang roles, materials, at safety or quality expectations. Sa first attempt, ang goal ay makakuha ng baseline evidence, hindi agad perfect performance. I-record ang observation ng specific, ano ang nangyari, saan ito nakita, at ano ang effect. Kapag may partner o group, gumamit ng respectful communication at i-focus ang feedback sa task. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. Ay pagpatuloy ang guided task sa mga hakbang na ito. Introduce one manageable scenario such as delay, equipment failure, or disputed result. Apply the relevant management process, document the response, and continue safely. Pagkatapos, gamitin ang processing questions. Debrief using goals, benchmarks, participant experience, fairness, and resource evidence. Which process prevented or reduced the problem? How did communication affect the response? What evidence should be collected in the next event? Hindi kailangang mahaba ang sagot, pero dapat may concrete evidence, evidence mula sa ginawa o naobserbahan. I-compare ang first at second attempt kung mayroon at tukuyin kung anong desisyon ang nagdulot ng pagbabago. Ang processing stage ang nagko-convert ng activity mula sa simpleng paggawa tungo sa tunay na learning at improvement. Ngayon, ililipat ninyo ang learning sa mas independent na application. Complete an after-action report with event goal, role performed, evidence of success, one deviation from the plan, corrective action, budget or resource note, healthy gaming observation, and 2 recommendations. Bago gumawa, i-check ang competency at criteria para alam ninyo kung anong evidence ang kailangang lumitaw. Planuhin ang oras, materials at sequence, then document at least 1 decision or revision. Kung collaborative ang option, dapat visible ang contribution ng bawat member. Sa submission, huwag output lang ang ipakita. Isama ang maikling explanation kung paano ninyo ginamit ang concepts at kung anong evidence ang nagpapakitang aligned ang work. Hindi natatapos sa classroom ang lesson. Narito ang practical applications. Apply the 5 management processes to sports events, school programs, clubs, and community activities. Use role clarity and contingency planning to reduce delays and conflict. Use evaluation evidence to improve participant well-being, fairness, accessibility, and audience experience. Ang transferable part ay ang paraan ng pag-observe, pag-decide, pag-execute, at pag-evaluate. Kahit magbago ang setting o materials, pwede pa ring gamitin ang same principles basta malinaw ang purpose at criteria. Pumili ng isang application na relevant sa inyo at isulat kung anong specific concept ang gagamitin. Mas meaningful ang transfer kapag may actual situation at hindi general statement lang. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. Ayusin natin ang common misconceptions. Kapag sinabing event management is only making a schedule, ang correction ay it integrates planning, people, direction, monitoring, resources, safety, and evaluation. Kapag sinabing technical problems are handled only by the coordinator, ang correction ay roles and escalation paths should assign appropriate technical and operational responses. Kapag sinabing controlling means punishing participants, ang correction ay it means monitoring progress and correcting deviations from the plan. Kapag sinabing a successful event only needs a winner, ang correction ay success also includes fairness, safety, schedule performance, audience experience, resource control, and learning. Mahalagang i-correct ang mga ito dahil pwedeng magresulta sa weak, unsafe, unfair, o misleading na decisions. Kapag may narinig kayong claim tungkol sa topic, huwag agad tanggapin. I-check ito laban sa competency, source-based process, at observable evidence. Subukan ninyong pumili ng isang misconception at ipaliwanag ang correction gamit ang sariling example. Sa susunod na slide, iuugnay natin ito sa kasunod na bahagi ng lesson. Bago tayo mag-assess, balikan natin ang key takeaways. Planning defines the event. Organizing aligns roles and resources. Directing keeps people informed, supported, and coordinated during implementation. Controlling compares live performance with the plan and activates corrective action. Budgeting protects resources and supports feasible decisions. Evaluation and reflection convert evidence into better future events and healthier participation. Ang common thread ay purposeful action supported by criteria and evidence. Kapag malinaw ang concept pero mahina ang application, kulang pa ang competency. Kapag may action pero walang reflection, mahirap malaman kung ano ang dapat ulitin o baguhin. Gamitin ang summary bilang checklist. Kaya mo bang ipaliwanag, i-apply, at i-evaluate ang bawat major idea? Kung may isang hindi pa malinaw, balikan ang related example at process slide. Tapos tayo sa isang maikling formative check. Sagutin ang mga ito. Differentiate organizing from directing. Give one example of controlling during a live event. Name 2 indicators of event success other than the final winner. Maglaan muna ng tahimik na thinking time at isulat ang sagot bago mag-share. Sa explanation, gumamit ng term mula sa lesson at isang concrete example o evidence. Hindi ito para manghula ng grade. Ginagamit natin ito para makita kung alin ang understood at alin ang kailangan pang i-review. Pagkatapos mag-check, markahan ang isang concept na confident ka at isang concept na kailangan mo pang i-practice.